Okay, hello, dear friends. Good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. And here I am at home. And the good thing is that I'm just walking around with my bare foot. I usually do not like to be barefoot in any situation except when I sleep. And I like to wear a pair of socks. Maybe I should wear it, but since I am making video, I will escape that process so that I will not restart. This has been many times. And I can see my tomato outside. Oh, it's almost there. I'm so happy. So this video does not have a particular purpose. It's a story time. How about it? We make it into a story time. And it is the story about bicycles. Why bicycles? Because there are many, many, many bicycles in my life. So we will start from the most recent. We bought a bicycle yesterday. And that's quite a story. So 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago, I said to my family, I said, because every evening, not every evening, in the evening sometimes I ride my bicycle going out, and I saw some of my friends post on Facebook, post on different places. Their family went hiking, and then I was thinking maybe our family should do some activities together. So I said to my family, I said, how about we go to bike this weekend, the other weekend actually. And my family is serious. No, I'm not talking about that. So we plan to buy a bicycle, and we went to the local bicycle shop, all of them, and first very close to it's 5 minutes bike distance, and they have sold out everything. I was very surprised. Usually you go to bike shop, it's the racks, and it's quite full shelf, the bicycle shelf. But this time there is almost nothing. And then we went to another bike shop. It's almost all gone also. So we were very surprised. And we called the bicycle shop, and they said we have 900 bicycle orders, back ordered. And I remember recently I listened to the news about import tax, about all these things. So it's actually quite a serious thing, because during this time people do not go to work, and people try as much as possible to avoid public transportation. So there is demand for bicycle, and also a lot of people just family use bicycle, or individual use bicycle as a way of exercise, because it's just fun, right? And also a good exercise. So bicycles are all back ordered. So we wanted to buy 2 weeks ago and couldn't buy it. And then we came back home. Our IT manager searched online and found one of his most desired bicycle, and it's so beautiful and not too expensive. It's a very reasonable price. So we decided to buy, and we called the bicycle shop. They do not have. We called another bicycle shop. They do not have. We called all the bicycles, and we got to know actually every now and then, something like every week, there is a window opening up. So through this, we kind of getting to know a little bit of the bicycle industry chain or distribution logistic chain. Something like they have every week or every certain period of time, they have one dispatch from the big wholesaler to the bicycle shops, and every Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, whichever lucky number is your bicycle shop, you can call at that particular day, get your bicycle update or information, updated information. And actually they distribute not to one shop at once. If there is a demanded bicycle or there is a shipment, they will send to different distribution. Every shop get a couple of it, so that it's fair, and also they are the seller market, so they can make the decision. And then the family IT manager said, yeah, it's like when you have a hot product, people beg you to buy, and when you have some product that you cannot sell out, people beg you to get rid of them. Anyway, so we called immediately when we found that there was no, and then we called again, and just the day before yesterday we found, and we called, and they have it, seems. And we went to the shop, they sold out, and we went to another shop, and we called the other shop. We called the other shop. Oh, sorry. So we called the other shop, and that person said, I think we have it. So we went there. We went to many different places, and finally went there, and they said they have it. And we went there, and they said, we are selling it out. We said, please hold it. And we still have another one upstairs. Maybe I can check if it is out. So anyway, so we negotiate a little bit, and they said the next day we will call you if it is ready. We pay the money and get ready because we want it. So the next day, I was planning to go out Sunday, planning out, having some fun. Just received a phone call, so we got it. Anyway, there is no drama, nothing. It's quite, it's just quite a fun experience to go to the shop. You line outside, wait your turn until inside there are two or three customers inside, and then it's your turn, you get in, something like it. One thing I saw, there is a unicycle. I almost want to buy it. It's so fun. An old grandma riding a unicycle, and then I searched online. It is not so easy. I think for the for the life of myself, so I didn't buy the unicycle, and I'm not so much into that unicycle thing. Anyway, so bicycle, why we bought this bicycle, because we lost 3 bicycles. And altogether, I think from coming to the United States, we lost 4 bicycles, and all new bicycles. It's really heartbreaking. And I have my old bicycle, and it's been something like 10 years or 11 years, and I go out, do not even put on the lock, never get lost. But the new one and the good one, it's lost. I think people steal it for sale or something. Anyway, it's very heartbreaking to think about it. So here is my bicycle story. I started learning bicycle when I was 5 years old or something, and we lived in university, a big institute, foreign affairs university. And now it seems very small because we grow big, and I am 3 times my younger age, the size myself, the height 3 or 4 times. And so you can imagine the university seems shrinked 3 or 4 times in proportion by ratio. So by proportion, not ratio, the sensitive political question, political things. Anyway, by rate of by proportion. Okay, we try to avoid any words that could be misleading, be misguiding, and misunderstood. So, we started to learn, and 那个时候骑车你还是 I think we have my mom had a female bicycle that for woman's female bicycle. My dad has a male bicycle. I mean, the female bicycle is the bicycle that you can just very easily hop on, and even when you wear skirts, it's you can hop on easily and very comfortable. And the male bicycle has a very tall frame, so that it's not so easy. And for the female bicycle, you can just ride like this, even when I was very, very young. And for the male bicycle, I go like 男车掏裆，小男车掏裆骑着。如果你是中国人，你就知道什么叫掏裆。And so we every day we wait for my mom to finish work, and I think our whole family has 1 or 2 bikes. I forgot. I think maybe only 1 bike. And we wait until mom came back, so that my brother, my sister, my other sister, and me, we can get in turn. I am the youngest one. Of course, I was the last. I usually do not have the chance, and I was physically not so agit, not so good. Anyway, in my family, I was the quite incapable one. Yeah, so it's always not my turn, and my sisters and brothers can enjoy it first. But anyway, there was chance, so I got to learn it at the end. And one of the things I envy the most is in the evening when parents finish work, and the kids, my brothers and sister and their friends, can ride bicycle. 沿着那个大院儿，呼呼呼 it's like a gun of motorcycle, like the biker guns around the building. It's actually just a small building. And if you think about America, it's everything around your block and circling around the block. And if you are you live in Paris, it's around your little La Rue, and yeah, it's very fun. And they will shout, and they will sing and cry. Whoa, yeah, and it's so fun. So I learned bicycle at that age, and the very proud thing, I'm 6 years old. I think when I was 6 or 5 or 6 years old, before even going to school, I ride bicycle to 王府井. Can you believe it? 我到了王府井大街. And the thing is that my sister went to Xidan with my father, and I felt very, very unfair, and I wanted to go. So in the afternoon, my dad brought me to Wangfujing, and I ride bicycle. Could not even touch the pedal. Anyway, it's very, very, very fun. So I had such a fond and wonderful memory of bicycles. So after 四人帮被打败了, China started to have industrial booming, and there are a lot of bicycles. So my dad bought a new bicycle, a very small, cute, teeny bicycle. And I remember my dad my father liked the bicycle to be perfect. There was a little teeny, tiny, I think maybe as big as a hair thread, kind of a scratch. He was so not happy, and he was angry, and he had to ride the bicycle all the way to Dashilar to change it. Anyway, yeah, that's his character, and also that's how important and how essential a bicycle in the heart of a Chinese person's life. And it's such a vivid memory. I still remember my dad, my father, every now and then clean up the bicycle with daoshong, with oil clean, and actually now in my family, my husband takes care of the bicycle. It must be a man's thing, or it must be a father's thing to take care of the bicycle. And it's a lot of fun. It's very, 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 very. So every time when I think about China, I think about bicycle. And I have my bicycle, and there was one time I went out and my bicycle was lost, and I feel so bad. And then I started to work, I made money, and then I bought another bicycle and got lost. I think in Beijing we have lost 5, 6 or something, a lot of bicycles. You buy a bicycle, you get lost, and we are already get used to it. Anyway, it's just so many. So I came to America, and when I first arrived America, I do not have I came from Paris. So in Paris, you do not need anything. Le métro, c'est partout, c'est trop facile. Et sans vélo, on n'a pas de vélo. On n'a pas besoin de vélo. So in America, when I first landed, we lived in Santa Clara, in the middle of a cornfield or something. And if you, I think it's Lake Mill right now, and you go to the bus station, walk half an hour to the bus station, and in bus station you wait half an hour for the train, and then you wait another hour for the to go to the library. Anyway, it takes so much time. The transportation is quite impossible. So at that time I was thinking, and I could not drive at that time, so I was thinking maybe I should get myself more movable. So I did not work at that time. Every day is freedom. I just playing around, walking around, or go to any place I like. So I took, I think the very first day, second day or third day, just arrived. I took a bus number 22 from where? From San Jose to something like Palo Alto or somewhere. It's all the way a straight line. And I was just taking that bus without any goal, any purpose, just sitting on the bus. And as I was sitting on the bus, you know what? There are shops around. And I stopped at San Antonio shopping center. There was a Walmart. I walked in Walmart. There are nice old gentlemen greeting you, or gentlewomen greeting you. It's very nice. I have a very fond memory of Walmart. So I walked in, and so many things. And they have sales of bicycle. What do I do? It is a question? No, this is not a question. This is a decision. So I bought a bicycle. I think it's $90 and on sale $60 something, or maybe $100 on sales on $80 something. So I bought the bicycle. And you know, in America there is a great thing. You can put bicycle in the bus or in the cow train. So I can go to anywhere, and it becomes my lifeline. It's like Hai Ying. You know my name? Hai Ying means sea eagle. Eagle has wings, right? Bicycle is my wings. So I can go anywhere. Anyway, that's my starting of my life in with bicycle. And what else? And okay, now let's talk about my bike. Losing my bike experience. My bike got stolen. So there was San Francisco in my heart. It's always the most beautiful, most romantic place. Maybe another time I will talk about my story of San Francisco. I will write it down, San Francisco story. Anyway, I went to art museum. I went to modern art museum, and that was around 2 years ago. And I bought a new foldable bike, and it's very light, so that I can put it into a place very close to. Oh yeah, I think what I have done, I put my bike. I drove to the museum museum, Asian art museum, and then I rode my bike because it's a foldable bike. Take out the bike and rode to MoMA, San Francisco MoMA, SF MoMA, San Francisco Modern Art Museum. And then I locked the bicycle right in front of the MoMA entrance. There is a bike rack or electric power tower or something. I hung it, and 9 o'clock in the evening, I came out. It's a Thursday night. My bike disappeared. And I was so sad. You cannot imagine that how much I hate that experience because I love it so much. And if you know a bike stealer, tell him, tell her, tell that person. Some people want to suicide because losing a bike. It's such a bad feeling because it's not only just a bike. It's the feeling that I cannot control anything in my life. Any problem, why it is always me to have this problem. And I wash dish break, and I write. Sometimes I write beautiful characters or not pretty. I'm so incapable, and I lost my bike. Why it is me? I cannot do anything. What is the value of my life? And I make, let's say I make $100 a day, or I make $50 a day, and my bike will take me forever to make. What is the meaning of my life? It is just a bike, but it makes people question so many bad things. And I so hate the people who steal my beloved bike. It's just such a bad feeling. Such a bad feeling. Anyway, I came back home and it was very bad. I told my husband, and I did not know how I went through it anyway. Just very bad. It's beyond the monetary value of this bike. So later on, I got a new bike, foldable bike, and I became more careful. I locked that bike. I for sure locked that bike, but still got stolen. So from that day on, San Francisco has lost a lot of fondness in my heart. Has lost a lot of fondness in my heart. It may be not fair, but it's very heartbreaking for me. And now I still have my little foldable bike. My husband bought a new foldable bike for me, and the foldable bike has a brake or something. It's very convenient, and I like it very much. The new foldable bike, I like it very much, and it's becoming 2 or 3 years. It's kind of becoming more and more safe. You know why? Because who's gonna steal an old bike? And my old bike, 10 years old bike, We went out, I go grocery shopping, I do not even lock it. And nobody steals it. Because it's not, I don't know, it's just very safe. So when you want to be safe, when you want to not get a heartbroken experience, get something not so good, it's always safe. And even if this bike was stolen, I will feel not that bad. I am thinking if this old bike is getting stolen, it might be someone that really need it. Must be have a purpose. It's because someone need to use it because he wants to go back home or she wants to go back home. She wants to have something. I remember I read one story on Reddit. There was a picture of a bike and a note on it with $20. Hey dude, I took your bike last night or some night ago because I was drunk and I could not drive, so your bike did not lock, so I took your bike. I'm very sorry for it. And so today I returned this bike with $20 bill. It's kind of a student or something. And it's actually so sometimes when I think about it, you know what I'm saying. I will not go deeper on it. I will not go deeper on it. So that's my story of bike. If you like it, let me know. And some friends would like to hear Chinese story. You want to hear some Chinese story? Okay, maybe I can say these kind of stories in Chinese. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do 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 do. Bye bye. I love you. I really do. Okay. Bye bye.